Hello and welcome to Arvende Gaming. My name is Oracle and this is episode 9 of my Let's Play Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis series. Now, in the last episode, we found our way off of the submarine by causing a fire with an oily rag and some broken wiring and shooting ourselves out a torpedo tube. We then came into the labyrinth and started finding our way around there. We found the remains of Sternheart, who had a moonstone, who had a worldstone from the temple, and yeah, we also picked up a comb and a scarf to use as an orichalcum finder. Now, I'll switch over to the game, but before I start, um, I've actually had a little bit of trouble with this. So I've yesterday I was supposed to release this episode, um, and yeah, I had finished work. This was on a Saturday. I'd finished work and I'd come back and I spent like 2.5 hours trying to get the episode recorded. Now it turns out that I actually came across a rare bug. I'll show you what I mean later on when we get to that bit. But I just couldn't get past it, and I actually looked up, like on Google, like how people have gotten past it. And it turns out that there's actually a rare bug that happened that stops people at that particular moment. So this next little bit I have actually played through before. Um, but yeah, I'll explain more when we get to that part. All right. Now, one thing that I did notice is that we can use this clothesline with this scarf
Okay, I've
here,
tied the clothesline to the comb.
and then when we actually use
It's a
that,
static charged comb on a string.
yeah, so use it. This will point to
It's not pointing anywhere.
orichalcum when there is some in the room. So, and we need to recharge this every single time. Now, keen observers may have
The comb's
realized
charged with
that
static electricity.
I've got a submarine sandwich here and it's not half eaten. That's because I actually had to play all the way through from the start again to get to this moment. I've actually also got different notes um, for the stone usage. So my other one was to approach Atlantis itself, a worldstone was required as well, with the dying orbs um, facing the eastern sea, right? Whereas now we have with the darkest night soon to rule the western sea, right? Because the notes that I had when I was using them later on to try and open up a door, like it wasn't working, and that was the bug, right? So yeah, I have actually spent like another hour and a half or something playing through this game. Now, the funny thing is, well, there's actually three different paths you can take, and I tried my best. Well, like I had to make certain choices to make sure that I was on the same path as what I was before, because there's actually a path in which Sophia comes with you. There's three paths, so I am on the same path as I was before. Now, um, Aaron, Aaron came up with a good point. He said in the comments for the last episode, it's interesting that you can see the statue head in from this room, and it is very interesting. Turns out that when you use the whip with this head, like you do with the Minotaur's head, Indy magically pulls this head through, which is a little bit far fetched in my opinion. But this is the game, so you gotta have some fun. All right, now we can use the three heads. Come on, use the head with the shelf. All right, and use the head with the shelf. There we go. Okay, so we've got our our door open now. And from here, this is where we can start using the comb.
It's not pointing anywhere.
Oh, it's not pointing anywhere. No worries. Okay. Yes, that's right. That's where the elevator is. Now, what we need to do for that, again, I've played through this little section before. Now, if we use the scarf with the comb on a string,
The comb's charged with static electricity. It's not pointing anywhere.
not pointing anywhere. All right. You'll see what I mean in a minute when I actually. Here we go. All right. So, if we use the scarf with the comb on a string again.
The comb's charged with static electricity. It's pointing at that gold box.
There we go. So we know that there's orichalcum in that box. That's how that comb on a stick works. So if we use the staff with this chalk,
There, the counterweight is free.
nice. And now what we do is we go back down under here. And if we use the staff with the statue mouth,
Going up?
going up. There we go. All right, now we pick up the gold box.
There are 2 more beads underneath it. I'll take them too.
All right, now we can open up that box and we can use the orichalcum in
The
that
orichalcum
gold
is now
box.
in the box.
The only thing that I haven't done yet is I haven't filled the clay jar with water. I want to go and do that because I did that in my past playthrough. So I'm going to go and do that now. Here we go. Use the clay jar. Oh, I think we need to go back to the waterfall, don't we?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right, we
That
need to
hurts.
go. We need to go to the Minotaur again. Jeez, I can never remember which way the bloody Minotaur is. No, it's not that way. Is it over this way? No, it's through this door. Yeah, here we go.
Here I go again.
Here I go again. Alright, sorry, I
And
know
there
this,
it goes
this is just repeating with the waterfall.
The clay jar is full of water.
But I want to make sure that everything's above board here and everything's the same as what I had before.
Ouch.
Okay.
Brr, that water's cold.
No, I wanted to go back through that doorway. And through this doorway. Here we go. And here we are. So we have this micro tour, right? Now, if we use a piece
I
of
have 2 beads.
use orichalcum
Now the
in the
statue feels
statue.
warm and tingly, especially around the horns.
Now we can use the statue with the hatch. Bang, there we go. Phew. All right. Now the map room. This is the map room, and this is
Well,
where I was having problems.
either Atlantis is a lot smaller than I thought, or I've found some kind of map or scale model.
Hopefully,
Laid out just as Plato described it, in 3 concentric circles.
all right. Hopefully, I don't have um, the same problem as I did last time. Okay. Now, use the sunstone with the spindle, use the moonstone with the sunstone, and use the worldstone with the moonstone. Okay. Now if we charge this back up again.
The comb's charged with static
Nice.
electricity.
Let's close the box. Okay, so what we want to do is a sunstone sufficed. If sunset made the tool horns red, right? So what we do is we go sunset to the tool horns, right? Setting sun tool horns.
That didn't do anything.
Okay, now moonstone was also needed with the sun dying as the new moon is born, right? So sun dying as the new moon is born, right? So we go the new moon to the setting sun, right?
That didn't do anything.
So sun dying as a new moon is born, right? And then to approach Atlantis itself, a worldstone was required as well, with the darkest night soon to rule the western sea. So we need the western sea is to be lined up with the darkest night. Right, so we've got new moon here is the darkest night, so we want to go the western. No, that's the eastern sea. So west sea, new moon, setting sun. All right, now that opens up this door over here. Now,
Uh-oh, I better not lose the stones.
better not lose the stones. Okay, so if we go in through here, right, we go around the waterfall. We walk to the doorway. Now, if we use comb on a string,
It's pointing at those bones on the floor.
it's pointing at those bones. So we look at the bones.
There, I'll put them in the box too.
Alright, so we got some more orichalcum. Alright, so we got 3 of them there. Use the woolen scarf with the comb on a string. Let's just charge that up
The
again.
comb's charged with static electricity.
Let's close it. Okay, so if we go back to the map room, hopefully this is where the bug is, right? So, well, this is where the bug was for me last time. So I'll put these back on here. Right, and we'll line it up the way that we had it before. Right, so we had it. It was the West Sea with the new moon and the setting sun, right?
That didn't do anything.
Now, if we look at the Lost Dialogue of Plato again, it says here, final entrance yielded only to contrary minds, right? So what that is you need to go 180 out from, you're supposed to go 180 out from where it is because it's contrary, right? So if we go 1, 2, right, Right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That didn't do anything.
That didn't do anything. And this is the same bug as I was having before. Now, some people have said that you need to actually be 90 degrees out instead of 180 degrees out. So we'll try all of those.
That didn't do anything.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That didn't do anything.
That didn't do anything either. Alright, so I got no idea what the bloody hell to do here now. Because in the last one, I tried literally every single combination. In my last playthrough, I tried every single combination that I could. None of them opened up
That didn't do anything.
None of them opened up the doors.
That didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything. Moon, setting sun, western sea.
That didn't do.
Oh dear. Alright, maybe we need to go the new moon and the setting sun. And the West Sea is there.
That didn't do anything.
That's what opened up the door originally. So maybe we put the city there.
That didn't do anything.
This is very freaking annoying.
That didn't do anything.
Alright, let's load up the replay. Let's use the whip with the statue head. We'll go through and we'll do this again. I'll get my jar full of water. No. You always forget the bloody way. Wrong way. It's that one up there, isn't it?
Here I go again.
Go again. Yeah. Here I go again is right. I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to get past this part and this whole series is going to die.
And there it goes again.
Without anything. Without an ending.
I don't think that'll work.
No, use the clay jar with the water.
The clay jar is full of water.
Yeah, use the chain. Because if I have to play from the start again and go down a different path, I'm going to be very annoyed.
Brr, that water's cold.
Yes, it is. Wrong way. Yes, this is going to be very annoying. Here we go. Use the head with the shelf. I'm thinking maybe I have to open like by it contrary first. So instead of setting it the way that it says, immediately like try the 180 degrees first.
There, the counterweight is free.
Yes.
It's a walking staff.
It's the stuff with the statue mouth.
Going up?
Right, pick up.
There are two more beads underneath it. I'll take them too.
Use a bead with the statue.
Now the statue feels warm and tingling, especially around the horns.
It's the orichalcum.
The orichalcum is now in the box.
In the box. Use the statue with the hatch.
Whew. Well, either Atlantis is a lot smaller than I thought, or I've found some kind of map or scale model. Laid out just as Plato described it, in 3 concentric circles.
Just as Plato described it. Alright, let's save. And let's use the sunstone. And the moonstone. And the worldstone. Alright. So we want west at the bottom. And we want the new moon. And we want the setting sun.
That didn't do anything.
God damn it. Right, let's try it 90 degrees out.
That didn't do anything.
Yeah, that didn't do anything. The West Sea. The new moon. The setting sun.
That didn't do anything.
But if we put it up here, that's the noon sun. Yeah, that's the new moon and the noon sun. Setting sun. Setting sun. It opens up that door.
It's a heavy stone door.
But there's nothing.
Uh-oh, I better not lose the stones.
There's nothing fucking back there.
I'll put them in the box too.
Yeah, okay. There's nothing else to do in here. I don't know what to do, guys. Like, I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to start the game again and choose like and go a different path. Like with maybe having Sophia like be our partner, like be the partner. And there's the digger hole, and there's doors.
It's a heavy stone door. It's a heavy stone door. It's a heavy stone door. I can't open it. It's locked. It's locked.
Because
I can't open it.
short of sitting here and literally just recording myself
Looks like it was
trying
made for the stone
every
discs.
single combination again, there's nothing else I can do. So I think I might just have to finish this episode here and call it, like, because West Sea, new moon, setting sun.
That didn't do anything.
How about city with the full moon and the rising sun?
That didn't do anything.
No, this just isn't going to.
That didn't do anything.
And honestly, guys, I literally tried every combination, even with the suns, like at 40, well, at a 45 out. Tried it all. All right, I'm gonna call it the episode. The episode. Um, so yeah, I apologize, guys.
That didn't do anything.
What I'm gonna have to do is yeah, start the game again and try and make a different path. Unless you guys got some something to try, but yeah, like even when I was googling this little bit, people seem to have this trouble. Um, they some of them have said that yeah, you need to go 90 out instead of 180 out, but you've seen I tried that
That
and it
didn't
didn't
do
work.
anything.
Um, yeah, all right. Let me know in the comments if you got something for me to try. I mean, Google it yourselves. Like, but I literally couldn't find anything that I haven't already tried. So yeah, I'm gonna call that the end of the episode. Thanks very much for watching. Um, sorry that the adventure doesn't quite continue, but well, with this playthrough anyway, I will start a new one. I'm a bit disappointed, and I've sunk like 5 hours into trying to get past this section now. So um, yeah. All right. Thanks anyway. If you like what you see, please give me a little thumbs up. It helps a lot, or at least I suppose it helps a lot. It's not helping at the moment, um, but it's I like it. I'm appreciative of it. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to continue on this adventure, or I should say, if you want to see what an alternate route on this game is. My episodes typically release on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 7 p.m. Adelaide time. Also live stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Adelaide time. So come and check that out and yeah, have a chat to me while I'm live streaming. Other than that, I hope you have a good day. Never stop loving life, and I'll see you in the next one.